All right, guys, so we're back with another Lockpay video, and the price is rapidly crashing. Now, they are supposed to do, as you can see on the screen, we can do a max sell of 2%, which is basically your daily. So it's pretty much going to be whatever your daily is. And you can do it right now. However, there's going to be, you can't do another sell for 48 hours. So most people are going to sell. It is what it is. Don't ignore people who are saying, oh, sellers get wrecked and all this BS. People are going to sell. Like, the chances of me getting my money back is zero by the time that happens, this will be down. But they plan on doing buybacks as well for the 48-hour period. So after people sell, you won't be able to sell. If you sell today, you won't be able to sell for 48 hours. It's going to be 3 p.m. UTC. And I believe that's already here. So that's your chance to sell up to 2%, which is going to be almost your daily. And then for 48 hours, they're going to be doing buybacks, which could potentially bring this price up. But more importantly, at least give us some positive action on this chart. So let's go take a look at the chart. And as you can see, when this went live, people sold like it was going out of style. So you can see these sharp red kind of sales. You know, it was some buys here and there. People were trying to get in, hoping for a reversal, or just kind of DCA their way in, I guess. I already put a decent chunk in, so I wasn't interested in doing that. Let me zoom out real quick so you guys can see the overall chart. We're pretty much almost halfway. We're at the halfway point. If we take another one of these and just add it, we'll be back. We'll pretty much be back to pre-sale numbers and stuff. So if you want to get in this project, I would suggest waiting till you see the buybacks to start happening and see if it's causing a reversal upwards. So if we are here, you're gonna know when the buybacks happen because you're gonna see some action. But what they're gonna more than likely do is wait till these sales go through. Everybody sells, and then we can start the buyback. So if you see something like maybe some green candles like about here, now this is not going to be it. It's going to go lower than this for sure. Maybe it might go to about right here by the time it's done selling, where my crosshair is. And then if you see some positive action going there, then that's the point where you could probably get an entry. So of course, like I keep telling you guys, I want this to be successful. We had an awesome start, and it's still not too late. For people who are thinking about getting in, this is the first project with a whole Lockpay Safuu fork. And things could go exactly how they were going here after all this stuff is fixed. You don't know until it happens. However, people, as you can see, let's look at this chart. Sell, buy, sell. And then we got people selling. Now, you're going to be able to sell over the 3,000 because of the 2%. I'm thinking that's what it is, because if not, then, you know, the 3,000 doesn't really matter. And I know somebody's going to chime in on that in the comment section. 100% chance. So as you can see, somebody's selling 4,000, somebody's selling 3. I mean, why not? Somebody's selling 300, 100, 2,000, you know, 800. People getting some decent bags. 2,000, 3,000. It's more whales in here than what you guys think, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why people are trying to make it seem like I'm saying something that we literally are not looking at. I'm talking about things that we are looking at. Like I get it, but you guys know how I feel when men are online doing this stuff. I don't even want to talk about it. You know, get your money. Why not? You know, mistakes were made. Nobody's perfect. No project is perfect. People are selling hundreds and thousands. Hundreds and thousands, right? I'm just scrolling down. And these sales are within the last 30 minutes. That's how you know this is going to go way lower. If you're looking for an entry, this could be your chance. Also, make sure you check out my Lockpay videos, because there's another project that forked this contract, which is a fork of another contract. But with the new project, Lucky 777, is the reasons why this is happening are already corrected in their contract, and it's going to launch on May 31st. Just throwing that out there. Because these used to look green. I'm not making it for anybody who say, why are you fudding? Who's fudding more? Me that's talking about the project, or the people who are selling? Who's fudding more? And then the next question is, is my video that only gets 200 to 300 views, is that causing all these sales? Yes or no? People just log on to the internet and just start talking. None of it makes sense. So yeah, I'm just scrolling down because I want you guys to see this, and I'm not making these guys do this stuff. Am I going to sell today? Yes. Yes, I am. You don't have to worry. You don't have to think hard about that. You don't have to spend time away from your significant other trying to track my wallet address down. Yes, I'm going to sell today. I definitely am. And just like these guys are. Because you got to get some of your investments. We got some decent sales here. So if you guys think for a second, there's probably hundreds of whales in here, y'all. I just happened to make a video right when something happened to say, whoa, what's going on here? And then because I made a video about it, trying to bring awareness to what's going on, people are telling me to shh, don't talk about that. Even though it affects me too, don't talk about it. And it's just like, I'm not that type of guy to, let stuff like that rock. Just not that type of guy. So yeah, it's 12,000. Bingo. I was waiting for something gnarly. Bingo. Now, here's another question for these weird men in these comments. Are these guys doing transfers? Are these transfers? Or it doesn't matter as long I just need to stop talking about it, right? Because my question is, did you invest into this project? And how much? Because even if I invested a little bit because I knew something. It's just like you shouldn't have invested in it at all. Because you just did it for no reason. Bingo. So we got some sales, y'all. We got some heavy sales. These are probably some of the same whales that did it before. Because who else got accounts like this? So I brought you this project. And I also brought you another project that's coming out called Lucky 777. If you haven't seen the videos, I got a few of them on my channel right now. Because this is the opposite of this. So it could be a quick buck for somebody, but eventually you only lose when you give up. Eventually somebody's going to create something that's going to make sense. Literally. We got done wasting time with miners, right? Eventually someone, aka the crops farmer groups, they created something that's sustainable and we're making money. Are we making a lot? Probably not. Probably are, depending on your definition of a lot or a little. Is it working? Yes. Does it set a standard? Yes. Because now all these other miners disappeared. Because we have a standard now. Are we punishing people that withdraw? Do we have any well control? Oh, y'all don't? Okay, we're not messing with it. That's why I don't even talk about projects like that anymore, unless they have something for the consumer and something for my supporters to benefit us. I'm not just shilling every random project under the sun for whatever amount of dollars. And there's no knock to guys who do that. I'm not even saying I wouldn't, but I'm not doing that. And I can if I wanted to. Because I get emails. I first I wasn't, then now I'm getting email. I get emails every day. I get emails every day. I'll talk about a handful of projects, and I keep talking about them as long as there's something to talk about. Because I'm a content creator. What do you guys want me to do? I'm not just pointing the screen to I'm not just talking about random stuff. And again, if you are, that's dope, because at the end of the day, it's still bringing awareness to crypto in general. I'm going to bring you guys projects I'm investing in. I'm going to bring you guys projects that I put money in. I'm going to bring you guys projects about news that affects the spaces we are in. So if it's something similar to something that I'm in, I might talk about it. Stable BNB, I talked about it. I didn't put any money into that one. I was going to. About 3 hours before that website looked silly. However, we got our own yield farm with Crops Farmer. So we don't have to rely on those. And that's a solid project so far, a solid ecosystem, right? So yeah, man, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button. You can sell 2% right now. So I will be withdrawing around maybe 145 or something like that. And I'm going to allocate funds. I might buy back in once we see the buybacks happening. Depending on how low this is going to go, we don't know. I'm thinking it's going to probably come down here. It's going to probably come down here. And if it does, you guys can invest. If not, but you're still looking to invest into something, check this out. Comes out on the 31st. 3 more days. If you're on the East Coast in the United States, 1 p.m. EST, May 31st. If you're on the West Coast, it's going to be 3 hours before that. So 10 a.m. Anywhere else, you got to figure it out. Other than that, that's what I have for you guys right now. If you're in this project, do what you feel like you need to do. Because we already know these guys are going to do. We already know these guys are going to do what they got to do. We already know. We don't got time for emotions in here. I'll see you guys on the next video.